Meine Damen und Herren, welcome to Czechoslovakia 1944.
Bitte aus! Schweigen! Es ist jetzt Zeit zum Schlafen.
I'm hungry. Me too. The bread they gave me was made of sawdust and tasted very bitter.
Mine wasn't much better. The water's yellow and my soup only had one turnip in it.
Where'd you get those carrots?
Mrs. Stein snuck them into us. You saw Mama today. Yes, we did. Next time you see her, thank her for me. We will.
I miss my mama's cooking. I wish I didn't get sick during roll call last week.
It's not your fault, Bree. It's the food that makes us sick. I had a cough the other day. It was a terrible cough with the runny nose. It made me scared for my life. When we went out for morning roll call, my stomach tied into a knot. They were lining us up, calling us dirty Jews. It made me feel guilty that I could be killed for such a pathetic thing as a cold. I knew if I let the cough go, if they saw me sick, they might kill me. I felt it scratching at the back of my throat, screaming to be free. But I knew my mother and brother had faith in me to stay strong and not give in. So I closed my eyes, saw my mama's face, and I sucked it back down. I know one day my mama and brother and I will be reunited, and I'm gonna do my best to get out of this place. I can't wait to eat a meal again someday.
I miss everything about home. Well, except for Erger Burger.
Ooh, Erger Burger. Tell us the story about the bully again.
Erger Burger Skosh Burger. Every Jew is a scoundrel. Jews, get out. That's what the caption on the picture said. You know how the story starts. One day in school, I found a picture. It was a malicious drawing with the written caption, Erger Burger Skosh Burger. Every Jew is a scoundrel. Jews, get out. Just looking at it made my blood boil. I stood there for a time, seething, staring at the picture without really seeing it, clutching the paper so tightly in my fist, it wrinkled. I didn't know who had done this, but whoever it was, I was going to find them and make them pay. During lunch, I approached the rest of my class with the picture. Who drew this? Who drew this? One of the boys stood up, smirking. I did, he said. The Jews are cowards. They wouldn't dare tell anyone. I glowered at him. Next break, come down to the courtyard. I spat. I'll show you a coward. What happened next is kind of a blur. Next break, we did go down to the courtyard. Our whole class followed us out. It was my first fight and I was shaking. We faced each other and began to fight. I held my own for about 10 minutes. Nobody stopped us. The supervising teacher didn't care enough to intervene, which is strange because if an adult sees two children beating each other up, it's their job to stop it. They need to find out what the problem is and help to fix it. That's what a good adult would do. But this one didn't. He just let us fight. And we did. We both returned to our classroom a mess. I hurt. Not on the outside, wherever I'd been hit, but on the inside. I felt like I didn't belong. I asked myself, how could someone have so much hate that they would target a group of people simply because of their religion? Why weren't more people trying to stop it? Why did they side against us? How could they let this happen? When all this madness is over, one's religion will make no difference. Because when it comes to who we are as people, what we look like on the outside doesn't matter. It's what's on the inside that makes us who we are.
I
I think about that too. I never really thought about it until Kristallnacht. I will never forget what happened when I was 11 years old. One night, I woke up to see broken glass. Nazis smashed bricks into buildings, set houses on fire, and arrested innocent people. I remember walking by a building I loved. It was destroyed. The only question I could ask myself was, why would people be so cruel?
I asked myself that same question. One day, instead of going to school, 2 men came and took us to prison. We got on a train, and then we were forced to walk miles and miles with soldiers pointing their guns at our faces. We stopped at a barn for the night, and I asked my mom, "Why is this happening?" And she said, "This is life." And I asked myself, is it? Why?
My mama talked about the big ghetto and the little ghetto. I didn't know what she was talking about until that dreadful day. It was a normal day at first. We were heading to Temple, but then I saw the Gestapo pointing their guns at us. In 3 days' time, they took thousands of people. The next day, they took me and my family to a dark and scary corner. They forced us to sort personal items from the people that had been taken away. It was frightening. It went cold and silent. Now I know what that sad little corner was. It was the little ghetto.
Sometimes it doesn't feel like a ghetto. I almost felt like myself when I went outside this morning. It was just like that bright spring morning of the day the Gestapo took our family. That morning was the kind of morning where the whole world is washed in golden sunlight, where the blue sky is reflected in the crystal dewdrops trembling on each blade of grass. Each one a perfect little world, waiting to be broken by a single touch. It was the kind of morning where you feel like you could do anything. And yet it was the day my little world was broken. I was given a number, A27633.
Wait, what's your number?
A27633.
Mine's A27632.
What's your number?
What's yours? Alika, why is yours so small?
Me and my friend Ratka were waiting in line to receive a tattoo. We got into a brawl over first in line, but I being a year younger and smaller, she won. I tried to peer over her shoulder as a lady in a yellow dress tattooed a number on her arm. When Ratka was finished, it was my turn. The woman inspected me, and in Polish she said, "You're such a young child. You're so small. Maybe, just maybe you'll survive this. In that case, I will ensure I make your tattoo microscopic. That way if you survive, no one will notice." I willed myself not to cry. Taking her needle, she reached for my left arm. Then, later, in a lowered voice, she handed me a rag and said to me, "Wet this, and hold this over your tattoo. That way the swelling won't be so bad." Those were the kindest words I had ever heard from a stranger in that place. Then she said, "Memorize your number, because you no longer have a name."
Thank you for knowing my name. Every time I hear it, it makes it easier. In November, I celebrated my birthday here. I thought it would have been the worst birthday ever. Instead, my mom handed me an orange. I was surprised she found this wonderful piece of fruit in this place. I couldn't even think of eating it. Every day, I would tell myself, "I'll eat it today, I'll eat it today." But I never did. After a while, it rotted, and I had to throw it away. But I would always remember that special fruit.
Yes, another rule, no fruit allowed. A little while after we came here, my mom said to me, "There are certain rules you must know. First, if you see an SS person coming towards you, step off the sidewalk. Second, don't ever look into the eyes of an SS person. Third, if you're wearing your hat, take it off out of respect." These are the rules. When she said them, It was dewdrops all over again. Only this time it wasn't just my world that was broken. I was broken too. But this morning, I could almost forget.
Before it was tattoos, it was armbands. They want to make us feel like a number, but I'm proud to know my name. I'm proud to know all of your names. You guys are my family now.
You've become my family too. I was fortunate enough to save my mother. I was so lucky.
I wasn't so lucky. Why didn't I say to my mother, give my brother to someone else and come with me? Why did I feel like it was my fault they were sent to the left? Was it because there was an orchestra playing? The musicians were dressed in striped rags but played beautifully. Did that influence me?
I'm so sorry to hear about your brother. I miss my family too. I remember the crazy things we used to do together, the 12 of us, before we were separated. One day, I spied through a hole in the roof, the kitchen quartermaster having a date with his girlfriend. I decided to fix the roof by removing some boards over their heads. It began to rain on their parade. I then walked by the barracks, supplies and tools in hand. They grabbed me and asked me to repair the leaky roof immediately. Of course I would. They were very grateful. And as a reward for my speedy services, I received an extra suit permit with the number 1 on it. My brother Willie was even more clever than I, and that taught me to write a 0 next to the 1, giving me 10 extra suits. Wow. This food kept my father healthy. He managed to fix a lot of roofs that were rewarded many times this way. You gotta stay sharp. Stay 2 steps ahead of them if you want to survive.
Well, Yosef, you're not the only clever mensch in this fair. I've got a secret bigger than anything you could imagine.
Oh yeah, Ellie? What's that?
My tooth.
Your tooth?
You know the medical examiner with the chubby hands that look like wolf paws?
Yeah. Sneaked us to margin?
Yep. Well, when he examined me the other day, after I was quarantined, he brought in the dentist to look at my mouth. It all seemed a little suspicious when the dentist noticed my gold crown. He kept eyeing it, like he wanted to remove my tooth. Then, in front of the dentist, Wolfpaw asked if I was in good health. What a question. Of course I would say yes, even if I was feeling awful. But then, Wolfpaw gave me a warning look. So I said to the dentist, you know what, on second thought, I feel like I have a fever. Then, the dentist hesitated and whispered something to Wolfpaw. Then they let me go. You know what? And I'm thinking he wanted the gold inside my mouth. So the next time someone threatens me or makes me barter my life for a pair of shoes, I've got my gold tooth instead. Don't tell anyone. It's my secret weapon.
More powerful than your breath.
Look who's talking.
Wow.
Did Tella tell you to come for auditions tomorrow?
Yes, she said Maestro would be posting a real cast list. I'm so nervous.
Me too. It's an opera.
What's it called?
Brundibar.
Ah, Brundibar, the bumblebee. Sorry, it's just so exciting. An opera.
It's late, Eve. Go to sleep.
Okay.
I can't sleep. Me neither. Will you sing us the song? The song about the butterflies?
7 weeks I've lived in here, pent up inside this ghetto. But I have found my people here. The dandelions care for me, and the white chestnut candles in the court. Only I never saw another butterfly, another butterfly, another
Ladies and gentlemen of the International Red Cross, the children of Theresienstadt present to you Hans Krascher's Brundibar.
This is my future, little Daddy now he said. Leaving Sister Monica, their sick mother is home in bed.
Does my daddy know he's dead? This is my sister Annika. Our sick mother is home in bed. Doctor came in, the day was cold. He wore big glasses, he was old. He sat down next to Mommy's bed. With his cold hand he touched her head.
After a while, in lowered voice, he said to us, "Don't make such noise." Good times. Milk and sleep, that's your mother's need. Go buy some for her, go indeed. Milk and sleep, that's your mother's need. Go buy some for her, go indeed. Milk and sleep, that's our mother's need. How can we buy some? How indeed?
It pleases all. Everybody loves ice cream, young, old, big, and small. Vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, and raspberry. Boys and girls everywhere, come in here and get your share.
When weather makes you weary, ice cream comes will keep you cheery.
Rolls, buns, breads, cakes, donuts, pastry, all delicious, full of flavor, strictly fresh, straight from the oven. Taste it, do yourself a favor. Satisfy your appetite with my goodies, try a bite.
Nothing gives the baker pleasure more than when he sells his treasure.
Milk! Milk! Fresh milk! Butter cheese! Come and buy some if you please. For the children and their mother, for the pets and all the other. Milk! Milk! Fresh milk! Butter cheese! Come and buy some if you please.
Hey, Mr. Milkman, they need milk for Mommy. How can they get it if they're short of money? Hey, Mr. Milkman, we need milk for Mommy. How can we get it if we're short of money?
Who needs a doctor's care? That's for the wealthy. I sell a better ware. Fresh milk is healthy.
Milk and cream, the jolly milkman gladly pours into your milk can. But if you don't have a quarter, your poor kitten must have water. You have a jolly milkman gladly pours into your milk can. But if you don't have a quarter, your poor kitten must have water. Hey, Mr. Milkman, please give us some milk. Fresh milk is healthy,
Everything is quite expensive, you'll get nothing for free. The sad fact is that money does not grow on a tree. Milk and bread you must eat daily to stay healthy and strong. Without money in your pocket, you won't get by for long. If you want to have some money,
must work every day. In this world it isn't easy to exist without pay.
Mother at home needs food and drink.
How to get money? I must think.
People must work daily, honey, if they want to obtain money.
Officer, how do you earn all that money in return?
1 nickel and 1 dime. He gives us music, a good time.
Pepperjack, do you know what? We could sing and earn a lot.
A cheerful song, a happy tune. We can make some money soon.
Let's sing about birds or bees.
Or perhaps a mouse and cheese.
Song about the spring or fall.
9. Dos one summer.
We like this one most of all.
Ducks and geese up high were flying on a windy day. Our grandfather from his window watched them fly away. Why do you geese and do ducklings fly from here so late? When the duck starts feeling chilly, serve him on the plate. Over our little town, often a big bird flies, and Captain Novak waves down to us from the skies. When to his aeroplane we clap snuggle up, he strokes them gently with his silvery crop. As I walk on the ground, my eyes race to the sky. I also high up there with birds would like to fly. I'd like to own a plane faster than a hack, and be an Air Force captain like Mr. Novak.
I don't think they liked our song. Was it childish or too long?
What the grown-ups want to hear. Children don't know, I fear.
No matter how loud we sing, nobody hears anything.
When he plays that hurdy-gurdy, he makes so much noise that, in spite of all my efforts, I can't hear my voice.
This musician without talent plays here every day.
His music is weary, boring. He should go away.
Who is screeching, squealing here?
These darn noises hurt my ear.
We're making all that fuss.
Those shrimps are disturbing us.
Full of mischief, Far's eyes. Do you think this is nice?
Look at the two pets acting tough. Look at all their noses up.
And this rascal at a glance acts as if this were a dance.
He's just a little squirt. In a dirty, worn-out shirt.
They can yell and scream and shout. They're the king of noise, no doubt.
I'll have you kids put in jail.
That'll fix them without fail.
Gentlemen, we beg your
Shut
pardon.
up! Shut up, by thunder! How you do behave. I wonder.
Gentlemen, we beg you.
Silence! And get out of here!
They are overcome by fear.
Doggone children, what a bother. If I only were their father, I would teach them proper manners, courtesy, respect, and honor. And you kids don't make a riot. Where I rule, you must be quiet. Here's my empire, I'm the Tsar, organ grinder Brundibar. When I play and turn this handle, sing with me, don't make a scandal. You don't like my music making, out of here or you'll be aching. Of this show I am the star. I, organ grinder Brundibar.
Check. What can be done?
That old man is at least gone.
It's getting late. I'm feeling sleepy.
All the shadows look so creepy.
Night is coming. It's so scary.
Perhaps we'll see a good fairy. If we wait here till dawn.
Do you think we'll meet a fawn?
Sit down, Anika. Hold my hand. On this bench the night we'll spend.
I'm afraid of Brundibar.
With him, it's another story.
Well, perhaps we went too far.
Now he's snoring.
Makes me worried. My weak voice sounds somewhat sorry. With our voices not too sturdy, we can't match that hurdy-gurdy. Only two of us. Many more could make a fuss.
More shallow we seek.
Hear birdie speak.
With my long beak, I like to peek. I like to know what's going on during the week.
As darkness sets in, my eyesight gets keen. When I roam alone at night, I content my appetite.
In the nook, the cat is purring. Come and look what kind of mischief is she stirring.
This situation needs observation. My friend Fido's very wise. She can give us good advice.
When a Russian greyhound mean stalks a rabbit quick and keen, watch the clever rabbit outsmart him. But if many Russian hounds chase a rabbit on their grounds, chances to escape alive are slim.
Or shall we seek? You heard me speak. Right will prevail. Brundibar's mean outlook is bleak.
You know that I am your friend. All this trouble soon must end. I would like to bite that old man's hand.
In our neighborhood we know all 300 children, some big, some small.
Boys and girls, fearless friends, will gladly join our hands. We promise you their aid. With that you'll have it made. It's really obvious we'll be victorious.
At
add 2 to 300, you'll get 300 to your huge majority gives you authority.
Brundibar's glory fades into obscurity.
The moon gets dark afar, the children's little star sparkles with silver gleam and guides them through their dream. We wish you, Peppy Check, a good night, and to you, Annika, lovely dream. We're going to help you fight with morning sun's first beam. We will help you fight. Now sleep well good night. It is my luck at 6 o'clock to wake you up. Gone is the night. Get up, get up. My greatest pleasure is sleep's full measure. Getting up I do delay. Night is better than the day.
It's bad habit to sleep late. Sparrow cat, we have a date. Arr, arr. In the bed you cannot stay. Get up, children, on your feet. Do your part. We have to start. We have a lot of work to do today.
Anika is waking up Peppa-Check.
Good morning, Peppa-Check.
Peppa-Check is waking up Anika.
Good morning, big sis.
All the houses on the street are bathing in the sun. Darn that alarm clock, likewise the farm clock. Alarm clock made of tin rings, early rooster skin to one chagrin. Rooster crows on the wall, say, can you hear his call? Morning stars fading, sunshine is raining, get up you all. Away in college, instead of knowledge, students seek fun and play. In their beds they will stay on the next day. Be it too hot or cold, you have to go to school. To be intelligent, you can't be negligent, that is the rule. Julie gives milk to her cat. Marilyn shakes out the mat. Henrietta makes her bed. Rose puts tools into the shed. Janet sweeps around the door. Helen scrubs
For their mom, to cheer her up, we need milk at least a cup.
Singing, they will raise some money. We are joining them in song. Add your talent to your efforts, voice to voice, and we'll be strong.
Pull together with our fold. Right and justice will uphold. Dictator, he'll be defeated. United, we shall win our stand. We shall give a good example to all the people in this land.
Songs and dances, they will satisfy your fancies. Waltz and polka, foxtrot, gallop, all my tunes will pack a wallop. Dance to them, please slower, faster. Here I am, your music master. Mightier than any czar. I, organ grinder Brundibar.
Listen, children, to my call. Hasten to the villain's fall. Now the war with Brundibar begins.
This confusion, his own conclusion, dealing with our size and strength, won't they want the measly cent?
Will pay for all his
In this confusion, his own conclusion, dealing with our size and strength, won't be worth the measly cent.
Talking to each kin I could reach, I made it clear, time now is near, here to appear. As the bell rings, good news it brings, we're on the way, without delay, hooray, hooray.
That go out my leg and trousers, start that howling and the meowing with this noisy king of mousers. If my scolding is not ample, I'll give you a good example how to treat a foul offender. Box him till his ears are tender.
Living in the
Trees grow up, weeks go by, clouds move on in the sky, day by day, far away. On rocks a cradle and wonders what will be, dreaming what lies ahead, a life that's long and free.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Look here, Anika. What we got? All this money. Thanks a lot.
Oh, wait for us a little more. We must buy milk in the store. Oh, gee whiz! Gee whiz! Oh, good grief!
Hurry, children, catch that thief.
Go, go!
Come on.
We won a victory over the tyrant mean. Sound trumpets, beat your drums, and show us your esteem. We've won a victory since we were not fearful. Since we were not fearful. Because we marched along, singing our happy song, bright, joyful, and cheerful.
My darling little friends, our opera now ends. It's getting very late. You must go home, but wait.
Don't say goodnight as yet. We'll send you on your way when we have sung once more our song with you today.
We won a victory over the tyrant mean. Sound trumpets, beat your drums, and show us your esteem. We've won a victory since we were not fearful. Since we were not fearful. Because we marched along, singing our happy song, bright, joyful, and cheerful. He who loves his dad, mother, and native land, who wants the tyrant's left, join us hand in hand, and be our welcome friend.
Eva Shekeli, Olympic gold medalist, Holocaust survivor, 1927 to present.
Hannah Kitty Extranova, original Brundibar cast member. Never forget, 1921 to 1944.
Carla Simon, Theresienstadt inmate, loving daughter, never forget, 1929 to 1943.
Zdeněk Ornest, original Brundibar cast member, actor, Holocaust survivor, 1929 to 1990.
Rachel Himes, American citizen, Holocaust survivor, 1937, present.
Rita Kerner Hilton, American citizen, Holocaust survivor, 1926 to 1994. Maria Molstein, original Brundibar cast member, never forget.
Peter Gintz, original Brundibar cast member, poet and writer, never forget, 1930 to 1944.
Ellie Berkowitz Gross, American citizen, Holocaust survivor, 1929 to present.
Aliska Lampredova, Theresienstadt inmate, Brundibar cast member, Holocaust survivor, 1927 to present. Holocaust survivor, 1932 to present.
Frida Tenenbaum, Kinderlager transport, Holocaust survivor, 1927 present.
Edith Knoll, Kinderlager transport, British citizen, Holocaust survivor, 1927 to present.
Hanush Hockenberg, Theresienstadt inmate, member of VEDEM, poet, philosopher. Never forget, 1925 through 1943.
Ruth Abels, Theresienstadt inmate, loving daughter and sister, never forget, 1925 to 1943.
Tova Friedman, American citizen, Holocaust survivor, 1938 to present.
Jane Libbinski, British citizen, Holocaust survivor, 1924 to present.
Josef Tenenbaum, inmate of 9 concentration camps, Holocaust survivor, 1928 to present.
Elie Wiesel, writer, Nobel Peace Prize winner, Holocaust survivor, 1927 to 2016.
Greta Hofmeister, Brundibar cast member, Holocaust survivor, 1929 to present.
Pavel Friedman, poet, Theresienstadt inmate, never forget, 1921 to 1944.
Eldad Davidovich, Theresienstadt inmate, loving son, never forget, 1924 to 1934.
Aliska Fischerova, original Brundibar cast member, Theresienstadt inmate, Holocaust survivor, 1927 to present.
Where's my card? My card. I need to put this
Hanush Polak, member of VEDA, loving brother, Theresienstadt inmate, 1923 to 1944.
Zdeněk Polak, member of VEDEM, musician, Theresienstadt inmate, never forget, 1923 to 1944.
Ella Stein Weisberger, Brundibar cast member, American citizen, mother and humanitarian, Holocaust survivor, 1930 to present.
Anna Hanuzova, original Brundibar cast member, Holocaust survivor, 1930 to 2014.
Marion Hess, American citizen, loving sister, Holocaust survivor, 1934 to present.
Eve Dutchtova, Theresienstadt Imet, Holocaust survivor, 1925 to 1950.
Helga Kinski Polak, Brundibar cast member, musician, Holocaust survivor, 1930 to present.
In 1944, we performed Brundibar every week. We sang 55 performances of the opera, when all the while, transports of adults and children kept on leaving for the East. Many of our friends and cast members were sent to Auschwitz, and we never saw them again.
Some of our moments singing Brundibar were some of our happiest.
One friend who did come back to us was our dear Helga Kinski.
I will never forget that day when Commandant Rom and the rest of the SS fled the camp, leaving us there in the hands of the International Red Cross and Allied forces. When Theresienstadt was liberated in June, and I was able to walk out of that place of horror and of beauty, holding the hands of my dearest friends who had endured the unspeakable with me, I cried tears of relief, of sorrow, of joy, and of hope. We had made it. It was a miracle we had survived. I remember it was a pink and purple sunset that settled over the mountains as we walked past the barbed wire gates and the sign that read, Arbeit macht frei. That day was ending, but my life was finally beginning again.